everybody? And we are running a little bit late for the grand finals here, but we are still on map 1. We're just a few seconds in. And as promised, we are live for grand final Sunday here. I did get caught up in watching some football, and I almost wasn't even going to stream the grand final. But I'm like, you know what? We got to get shit done today, so here we are. Sadly, we have, oh, well, obviously we have Shopify, but sadly we have Faze, who eliminated Optic. I even wore my Optic Texas Championship shirt today, and apparently I wasn't going to need it because they don't even have a shot at it. But here we go. We're going to see if Faze can actually dethrone Shopify here. And we got some good old Strongholds Lattice. I don't want to say good old, hasn't been around that long, but Strongholds Lattice for map 1 here. I actually missed the whole map count too, so, or the map layout, map mode layout, if you will.
That was almost disrespectful. Tell you what, thank goodness he's doing what he's doing.
I actually did not catch the Optic game, so I don't really know how it went down, but last I saw it was 2-2, and then obviously Phase 1 Game 5.
Just going to dip out of that, just try and wait the nades out. Lucid's going to fly bottom middle, wants that 1v1, but Lucid is going to lose it to last shot.
I have a feeling Shopify is going to be so damn final in this grand final that they're probably just going to, hit the 4-0 here. I have a weird feeling Faze might get a Slayer if you were to make me guess, but hopefully they prove me wrong and we get a nice lengthy series here. I think that's what I mean. I'd always like to see a nice long series, but whatever happens, happens.
In the hands of Last Shot.
We are talking about the QT on this map, like we said, in the hands of Shopify and Last Shot especially. It feels different on this map, the things you can get away with, and that was a perfect example. Kills being traded
pretty
out,
scrappy so far, straight up 60-60.
Off the opening moment.
We'd like to see that.
Shopify are going to be able to flip A over. It looks like Snakebite wants to play for this sniper rifle that's just popped, but Last Shot's going to be...
I also wanted to go live for this because this forces me to sit down and watch it. Because if I have the option of watching Lions-Bengals, I'm probably going to watch Lions-Bengals, and I can't just watch no Halo today. So, here we are. But I'm obviously picking Shopify to win. It probably won't be 4-0, but I think Shopify is going to win this without a reset. I'd like to see a reset, but I just don't think we're going to. Ooh. Oh, hit it the second time.
Don't give Last Shot a second opportunity, as 3 will fall for Faze. He's going to hit that shot, as you've seen every time, and it is now a trip cap for Shopify.
Yo, boy. Dude, Shopify. Last Shot literally looks so calm always, bro.
Right now, Last Shot still has ammo in this sniper rifle. Look at the cover fire. Now he's
like, I don't know how you can do all that and like not react, bro. Meanwhile, I'm strafing in real life and my eyes are tweaking.
So beautifully at the moment. Anything that looks close to his reticle, he's hitting.
It's amazing to watch Last Shot, an entire Shopify Rebellion roster play this game type. Because if you were watching scrims and all the events leading up to this tournament, you've seen what this man can do. He's doing the same exact thing here. The trip cap continues for
Last Shot want the grand finals MVP, bro. Oh, he's just going to send it, bro. He's so gross.
Last Shot leading him a merry dance there and still connects with a beatdown, but the score, look at that.
Dude, the score is getting out of hand. Well, it's already out of hand, honestly.
Who's the last player alive there? He's going to be a staggered spawner. Staggered spawns again. It will still be 2 dead. 3 dead for Faze yet again. This is devastating.
It's starting to get a bit ugly here for Faze. A really ropey few minutes, and it's been the brilliance of Shopify Rebellion. They really haven't had an answer too.
By the way, Last Shot is 15-5. I was talking to Best Man, and he agrees. I was like, I'm pretty sure you guys might be the best of this game type, and he thinks as well. Any map on Lattice, they seem to be playing at a different clip. They understand the ways that you can get across this
See,
map.
Frosty reacts, bro. Not really, actually. He kind of just moving his eyebrows. Also, map 1's over. I'm going to call it here, bro. I'm going to pronounce them dead on arrival.
2 dead for Shopify, but 2 dead for Faze on the other side. So numbers are equal, scoring still in the hands of Shopify Rebellion. AB is their hold.
All right, I'm just going to hope that Faze shows us something special in the Slayer. If I don't see anything in the Slayer, I'm calling this a 4-0.
It looks like Faze are actually going to make a play for both.
That was a beautiful nade. My God, barely hopped the box, bro.
Snakebite's going to be alongside him to help support and keep his teammate there. The reset on beat has come in from Shopify.
All matches on Championship Sunday at the 2025 World Championship will be best of 7.
to get it
What?
back in their control.
World 2 does so well there. The angle selection, the avoiding of the nades. Finally, he's taken down, but they will put even more on the board. Still scoring a day. And last shot gets
If that's true, that's actually fire. That's going to make for a long weekend, bro.
We're into the home straight here.
Game guy was good. Sub Cody, who beat Optic in the lower bracket. It was Faze, the match before this in the losers final. The elimination final, sorry. We don't much use losers in that bracket anymore.
Before we're calling the end of game one. However, Faze's got a triple cap for now.
Penguin, unable to stay alive there. Might have been an even different story, but as you say, they have left what is presumably too little, too late, as they trail by an enormous margin, and C will flip as well.
The one thing that they forgot about. Killed 3, had a triple cap, did not see Frosty get away with that snipe. What happens?
AIO Nova, what's going on, baby? What the hell is this map? This is Lattice, bro. Pretty fun, like, movement map, but I wouldn't say it's anything special. Definitely can be some weird spawns on this map, too.
Hasn't really been able to do too much with it.
All right, and hey, not over just yet. This would
Triple
be
cap's going to get them right back in this game if they hold it for a few more seconds here, bro. But they literally have to play this perfect.
2 to 3 more slays to tie this game. And right now, C starting to be flipped as well. There's no room for error for FaZe Clan, but they've just put about 80 points on the board.
Yeah, they've 2, 3, 4 deads in a row. Only Frosty, the sole survivor in a lot of those. A killing spree here for Snakebite. Surprise.
Here we go. They got to cap something. Snakebite's got a hop C. There you go.
A is being flipped though by Shopify Rebellion, but Snakebite now has a 1v1 with an ex-teammate, a long-time friend, to see if C will be flipped and FaZe will continue to score.
Damn the trade. That works out for FaZe though. Ice Wolf, what's going on? How we doing? Good to see you.
Shopify going for it. They need to be careful here, FaZe.
Big shot though from Frosty. The Trippy and Penguin win their
Help
fight.
is in. Okay.
Triple cap going. I tell you what, FaZe.
I may have been talking too much shit too early, honestly.
And even though they've only got 1 mistake in them, they are giving it everything here.
It was 3 dead for FaZe though. It was 3 dead and a staggered 4 dead.
All right, this has to be it, right?
A gets flipped. B gets converted as well. The points will tick up. Penguin will slide in. He gets taken down.
Surely this is it.
And
Yeah.
250 points
All right.
finally is on the board for Shopify Rebellion.
A fun little sequence there. However,
To them, and they will go 1-0 up in the series.
too little, too late, I would say.
Once again, it feels like a story of too little, too late for FaZe Clan because they were able to put together a fantastic 150-point run there on the trip cap. Not easy to do.
All right, I stand by it. If FaZe don't show me something special in the Slayer, I'm calling this a 4-0.
246 and only need what felt like the 4th or 5th push to close out the game.
Last shot going crazy there, made that really hard.
They'll win with a final score of 250 to 184.
Last shot, most kills in the game.
SSG got 4th. Yeah, they didn't do as good as I had hoped, honestly.
Most assists in the game. He is a machine.
I would say the best Lattice player in the league, and Shopify also the best Lattice team in the league. And don't you worry if you're a Shopify fan, because these guys can do it across every single map. But it does feel like ever since the map released, they have been devastating in the fashion that you just saw. The ability to get those top mid angles, to be able to fly across, to pinch the spawns. Making Rebellion fans in the audience very, very happy about what they've seen.
Do we still have a ton of Optic fans in the crowd? Do we think they take their merch off?
Shopify Rebellion find themselves only 3
I wouldn't.
games away.
I mean, I literally have Optic merch on, so.
And they will be ticking it off game by game.
Man of my word, I suppose.
Game 1, tick, done, 1 in the bank.
Man of my
3
word.
more to go, like you quite rightly say, to call themselves champions here. For FaZe, though, it's interesting.
This is about to be a slaughter? Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly, Brent. If I don't see something special in this fucking Slayer from FaZe, it's a 4-0. That's all there is to it.
Excuse the pun.
I was going to say.
And if it's going to be 4-1, the Slayer is going to be, the first Slayer is going to be the only map they get.
Look at this,
So.
Also, I think you brought it up, Mark.
But FaZe could turn
Psycho
up.
and Last Shot only won their last
I just think Optic's a better matchup
but
for
it
this
doesn't
squad.
feel like that
personally.
whatsoever
I
because
mean,
how long these guys have been dominating and playing so well. It almost feels like it landed not as hard as other first tournament wins because we know what they're capable of. So
Shopify
that
too
has
good, man? Yeah,
extended
absolutely.
Into the latter parts of the season. So when you see things like this, where like we said, Last Shot is 18-10 in this stage of the game, you're just like, yeah, that's normal. That's what he does, that's what this team does. And they've made it feel regular. Like every single day, they just put up numbers and performances like this, and that's what makes them so special.
I think it's a fascinating point that you raised there about Last Shot cycle, right? It's not many players throughout Halo history that you're just expecting to win an event at some point. You're just waiting for the moment. It's not if, it's like when, and then how many. That's the kind
Optic
of
have the better
talent they do have
pieces,
in
yeah,
the
but when you lose,
stage here, especially
when you
game
lose in
one.
the Elim final, you don't get to say shit.
We do have a sniper
Sadly.
rifle in play top middle again, so if you enjoy a little bit of sniper rifle action, well,
We got live fire Slayer, okay.
Camo, of course, going to be a huge influence on which way this game swings, and for Faze, it's going to have to be
Camo and snipe. Let's see some crazy snipe plays, bro.
And look at this. If you're a FaZe fan, which there are many in the room, and of
That
course
don't mean
watching from
nothing.
all around the world, live fire Slayer 8-0 record on LAN in
8-0 can quickly become 8-1.
in this game 2 game type. With a
Very
10.3
quickly.
average margin, the first in the Halo Championship Series, certainly poised to put up a fight here in this game number 2 and the entire series for that matter.
As we saw in the team intros as well, Lucid knows the top of that snipe tower extremely well, and he might have to pull off something similar, maybe even better, if he wants to get Faze back into this series and tie things up. Frosty with the POV to start this game off.
Ooh.
First 2 kills are gonna go
I die there 100 times out of 100 times when I take that Chow week, bro. Kind of weird stat when the team was different the first 2 events. Yeah, no kidding.
Sets us up perfectly for this series, and Frosty just walks in and blows the door down with the sidekick. He says, actually, I'm going to take that snipe.
Ooh.
But he's pinched and taken down, but he brings it back.
Oh,
far
no.
enough. Maybe this is even worse. A big
Yeah.
threat. He was probably
100%
he was probably
Oh,
about to
that's
drop it
beautiful.
anyways.
That is just gorgeous.
I mean, it falls out of Frosty's hands.
Oh,
and into
my
the
God.
hands of this man. Double pancake
Last shot is so
triple.
final.
The
Oh,
last
he's
shot
shooting
that
bodies
makes
map
it
too,
all
y'all.
the way to the end of
He's
it.
shooting bodies map too.
Love taps indeed. After taking down that triple.
Last shot about to get
Way
fucking
too easy.
finals
They
MVP.
now
I'm just
lead
gonna say it.
9-2 off the opening break. And FaZe Clan, despite their 10.3 average margin, finds themselves down by nearly 10.3.
Trippy should be traded out here. Camo has dissipated, so at least there's something.
12 to
Faze is
4.
worried about, but even if you can see him, it might actually be more scary.
I wouldn't get
Last
excited
shot,
about
see
deficit though.
game
I
attack
mean,
might be
obviously
damaged.
Optic ain't
Smart
here, but we
charges
saw
towards
Optic
you.
blow
The way
some
he's playing
crazy
at the moment,
Slayers
starting
last
this game,
event.
6
But the way Last Shot's
Oh,
playing, I don't think he's gonna allow it, bro.
More kills than all of FaZe at the moment. They finally will tie Last Shot in terms of total kills. Here he comes now as well. Repulse jumps up and looks to deal even more damage.
Jesus.
So gross,
Just
bro.
So calm, so confident,
So
doesn't
gross.
miss. 16 and 7. 16 and 2-7, excuse me, between the two. Well, you've been maybe remiss to think that with the point of view that we're watching right now, that the 16 kills do belong to this man.
Jesus Christ.
Right now, only a few kills away from another medal.
Somebody kill this dude.
Able to rack that up, but right now they continue controlling and patrolling. That kills will be traded out, and it's 19 to 9.
Snakebite with it yet to register a kill to his name. Penguin is going to find Last Shot.
Bit of an awkward
Dealing with his
situation
first
there.
death of the game, however. So, just a moment here for FaZe to get numbers on the map. Royal 2 is looking to flank though. Up on the A flag, we'll find Penguin, who's
All right, they're settling in.
Camo's going to be contested by all players at the moment.
9
big
is not
push
too big
on
of a
that
deficit.
Camo side from FaZe Clan. Trippy turns around at just the right time to stop this flank from Royal 2, and will be FaZe dropping a couple of numbers. There'll be a carbine tickling away.
Tickling
Snakebite
away.
Just trying to survive long enough to get back into the action here. Royal 2 should fall and will
It's a
fall.
good kill.
2v2 on the map here. And with Frosty sneaking away with the camo, and it was 3 dead. Let's get into a listen on here with Shopify, see what Frosty can do with the camo play.
Damn, good kill.
Another one white. Keep going. Push this. Bottom mid. Pushing this.
Ooh. The help, bro. The comms. I think I should have this turned up. There we go. That's better.
He's walking down the middle side. Harry Potter.
Yo, Matt, they're gonna be an A from B. They're gonna be an A from B.
You can go big. I got looks. Yo, some red weak. Go top and weak. Yo, white has a couple. I'm going. Press the pillar. I said pillar. We didn't kill him. One back B. It's PJ. Missing PJ.
One shot, safe.
Why?
The other one back B, Matt.
Back B. Still back B.
Yo, training.
Training.
Back B.
Wing.
Engelbert, what's going on, baby? How we doing, man?
Yo, A plat on the pistol.
Yo, big door hitting. Item once.
Ooh. Bro, their comms are so good.
Last two would be.
Go on. Nest.
On me.
He's tower. Going up.
I'm training.
Yo, camo 30.
Yes.
I'm looking at right.
Hold on.
Like they're frantic, but they don't really have to be necessarily.
But you can feel the intensity. You can feel how much the Shopify Rebellion want this win on the board. And a 42-27.
Yeah, I'm on board with the this is going to be a slaughter. I think this is a 4-0 straight up.
Like this now, 43-28. As you say, the intensity, the comms, it's unbelievable.
Optic would have matched better.
Not only the young guns being loud, you heard Royal too, the speed of the communication and the precision that they're using to call out. Also, B-Man in the back just holding it down, paving the way for moments like this. Another camo, 47 on the board, 3 kills to go for Shopify to deal not just Faze's first loss of this game type of the year, but a devastating blow in game number 2.
They're just a better team than Faze regardless. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they did lose in like a map 5, so it's not like Optic like flopped. Could have gone either way.
Trippy here is going to back Faze up. Penguin's already had his shields broken, and that is going to be the signal now for the rest of the
I mean, SR has had what every camo this game, I think, right?
Jail in more than one way here for Faze Clan. 2 to go for Shopify.
Chillin' bro, playing some matches while I watch the finals between them. Let's go, baby. Sounds like a good afternoon. Here we go. That's a very fast 2-0.
Excuse me, 8-0 in this game type.
That was quick.
And all of a sudden, you wouldn't have guessed it based on what we just saw. Shopify Rebellion picking up the momentum off that game number 1, to say the very least.
Every single time we're on a POV at the moment from Shopify Rebellion, it feels like decision making almost perfect. The shots, incredible. The communication, unbelievable. And I think the trust as well is something to highlight. Just everyone is playing for each other.
Yeah. 18-5 is absolutely
who has no shields.
disgusting.
Just to stay alive if you extraction, you just hear it in the comments.
Yikes.
I got you.
It was amazing.
Everyone survives, they get the kills.
I agree.
Incredible.
Not a single player positive on Faze, concerning.
Already a household name, of course, in this scene, but reminding everyone the type of trajectory that he's on. About 24 months ago, a player who many had not even heard of. And now a name that you will be unable to ignore, because in a grand final, in the last major of the year, going over triple positive in a game number 2. And I couldn't agree more. I think what you talked about, we had just gotten into the listen-in. We'll take a look at some highlights in just a second. It was amazing to listen to. You heard B-Man calling snipe down bottom mid. Everyone going, yeah.
Those are numbers I do in diamond lobbies? Yes, they are, Brent.
He had help from
I was going to make the joke that it looks like Shopify's playing against us.
Rat tunnel push. He has so much help. He repulses. They're able to nade a rat tunnel. They kill the last player as well, and they keep Snipe alive. And what a start it was as well from Shopify Rebellion.
This triple kill after the performance in game number 1. When you're shooting bodies in game 2, normally we would both be like, oh, just be a little bit careful. Here's a long series to go.
Yeah.
But with the way the game 1 and
I'm going to go last shot MVP,
so far, the dominance
Renegade overall MVP.
You're kind of like, I'm not even going to question it.
Those are me
You and I
picks.
have seen someone shooting bodies in a grand final and not been like, ooh. I think instead it's like, well, if you're going 18-5, you probably are allowed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you've got every right to do it. So Shopify Rebellion, 50-32 in game number 2. The intensity on your screen right now kind of matched the comms of Shopify when we went to the listening.
And
They're just so calm, bro. They're like, we do this.
2 now. Check. Done.
The wall so far painted black by Shopify Rebellion with 2 large margin victories in games 1 and 2. And how about, does that tell you a lot about this team or what? That FaZe Clan comes into that game type undefeated, but it feels like Shopify Rebellion playing a little bit of final boss here with saying, hey, well, you haven't played us in that game type 2 recently, so let's go ahead and run this one back. Dominates them 50-32. Speaking of final boss, I want to give a huge shout out. Sayen of STK 3D final boss fame in the building with his 2 boys playing this weekend. Amazing to have Halo royalty with us. It's been a special weekend in Charlotte in many, many ways. And Shopify looking to make it a special one for them with what would be their second. A lot of young fans of us in the room. Amazing to have you all with us, whether you're in Charlotte or joining from around the world. But Shopify looking to make this a special one for their org, as it would be their second win back-to-back this year.
Not to be picky, but why don't we ever
Well,
change
Faze
the
found out.
trophy?
That's the big question. How do you find something, some resilience, and just a game on the board? Because it has looked like both the teams in that game number
Like,
one,
I get
game
it.
number two have just been a gulf apart. I mean, I could sit here and say it's been closer and try and tell you it has, but I think everybody's got their own eyes and can see how those first two games have gone.
Oh, we got the Faze jersey with the optic add-on. I'm just kidding. That's the type of stuff I do, honestly.
Can't say that about every set. We've seen
I can't talk.
and Shopify jerseys and
All right, we got King of the Hill recharge.
depending on how this
We're going
series
right in.
goes.
Damn, bro. This is about to be the fastest
Recharge, King of the
freaking...
Hill.
Dude, I need to
5-0
check to
for
make sure my
Shopify
drops are
Rebellion
progressing,
on
bro.
land
My drops don't
25.
progress on desktop. I don't know why.
Average margin of nearly 2. That's crazy.
Kinda makes
Of
me
course, first in
sad.
the league in that category as well. But we've seen records broken just last game. I'll have to see if Faze can find some ice.
Okay,
We know
they are
an
now.
icy set
Who
of
else
players.
remembers when they used to do a
Some wild
freaking special one
performances.
just for the grand
National
final?
championships as well on that team. Can they
I
dig deep
remember.
and get back in this
Zane, what's
series? So
going
far,
on,
they have
baby?
been
Good to see you,
deflated,
man.
but there's a lot more Halo yet to
Things
play
are
in
all
the
right,
grand
bro.
finals.
Hopefully
Underway
things are good with you.
in game number 3, Shopify Rebellion leading 2-0.
Camo bottom middle, that's where everyone's going to be fighting off the start here. You can already see, though, Frosty's POV, the players he's fighting are damaged, have taken damage.
Oh,
and face
well, camo
a 3
burns,
dead.
so I wouldn't
It's
consider
the
that a
one thing
camo
you
received.
don't want at the start of a game where you've just been beaten so heavily in the first two is to lose that opening rush again. 3 fell. And it actually looks like Shopify Rebellion might have conceded or been a little bit too quick here and conceded the spawn over at Pipe.
Wait, since when is P1?
A little bit better map conditioning and positioning.
Am I tweaking? No, I'm tweaking. Never mind, I'm
Considering that
stupid.
They really didn't win that opening rush.
Don't listen to me.
Live on both
Forget I
stairs.
said that.
Trades there with Snakebite. In the end, it will be 4 dead, though, so 2 players up on Faze should give them an opportunity here to get a little bit of progress, but they know that the spawners will be coming quick.
Nice little peak shots coming in from Trippy there. Unfortunately, as a nade from Royal 2.
I'm just going to say it. Shopify being red is throwing me off bad.
For Faze means that Snakebite should be under a little bit of pressure. Cycle already sliding in to try and deal with him. Great
Mortals
shots
was
though
good,
from
bound
Snakebite.
costed, so I did not get to watch the Optic series, but I am sad.
Slow down the push, but it looks like Shopify flipped the map.
3/4
Now,
of old
last
Optic
shot,
make it to grand final. That's shame
set up
on
top
our
of the
current
catwalk.
roster.
He's just trying to finish
Yeah,
off
but
Penguin.
I
If he
mean,
does so, Shopify might be thinking about stepping in that hill again.
That's the second time
Getting
back-to-back
bounced to
that last
Elam
shot was
first
able to
round.
take a top tower or a top catwalk angle, and it feels like that is representative
Still a
of
bit
what
of a
we
run.
need to see here.
Sucks how
If
it
last shot
ended,
is
but
continually able to take those
I mean,
angles
look
to
at how
get
it's
a
going
victory,
now.
It goes without saying based on the statistics as 3 fall.
Found out
Will be
18
for
deaths
Faze
in a
to shut
Slayer?
down last
Yikes.
shot because as
Did
they
not
now
see
do,
that,
4
yikes.
dead, that will be the key. He has been dominating games 1 and 2.
By the way, y'all, we are live pretty late, and this is probably going to be a pretty quick grand final, so be sure to hit the thumbs up on the stream while we're here, everybody.
Big game Trip.
Almost the weakest link by a good margin on Optic.
Or maybe it's going to be Penguin or Snakebite who just takes the game.
Well, I mean,
with
it
a
ain't gonna
series
matter.
like a Scruff of the neck and says, hey, when you're not going to have it all your own way.
Well, it will, because we still have an event to play, but...
Almost 3/4 of their first hill has gone to the side of Faze now. Shopify have managed to break
Scrappy
the 2
first
dead
hill.
near Faze, so they'll be able to gather a little bit of time. But Faze, you feel like this first hill needs to
I know
go
half
their
of
way.
Optic is
Haven't
going
done
to
so much
COD next
work.
year. That's not a guarantee.
Have it down to the wire.
That's
king of the
definitely
hill
not a guarantee.
against Optic. If you missed it, you're going to want to go back and watch the VOD because
Unless they go to
it was
Challengers.
quite something down to the wire. They did close that out, by the way, so we know that they have the late game kind of pushes here.
Frosty might be one of the last hopes here for Shopify Rebellion. He's trying to push through onto Snakebite. He'll find one. That's 2 dead now for Faze. Camo, that's bottom middle. That's Penguin. He gets taken down as well by Royal 2. And as one of the last players alive, all of a sudden the output of damage means Faze have fallen apart. 4 of them have fallen. And Shopify are back inside the
How about
objective.
Frosty's timing there, huh? He knew exactly
This
what he
is
had
a
to do
scrappy
on
hill,
blast,
bruh.
then challenge Camo at Orange Door, then stay alive. It's a big set of plays, and they might steal this one out from Faze Clan.
Frosty's still inside of this hill. Finding Trippy will just push him out.
COD beta's already had cheaters? Yeah, I saw that.
Snakebite steps back inside of that hill and Faze now
Pretty
seconds
seriously,
away
too.
from just getting themselves
But I won't be
into
good at
the
COD. You
series.
can't
It's
just
1-0
fly in and lose
Faze strike
rotations and
first.
spawn the way he does. Too easy to get kills in
8-5.
COD. Yeah, but you know, you got to remember, Fast and Halo is still slow in COD. He could definitely be a goat at COD. You wouldn't know until he actually grinds a COD.
For Faze all weekend long, and he's going to need to put those together.
I'd argue he'd be the one that would be really good at COD.
Currently, they lead 1-0.
Just a little bit of a difference in the slays you can see between the two teams. Faze have managed to match Shopify Rebellion in the opening gambits of this game. Royal 2's going to find himself a shock rifle though, and will have the
Because the reason you want to say that is because it's hard to you can't like go in a 1v3 in Halo. I'll tell you what you can do in COD.
Rare miss there. Here comes the pressure. Lucid trying to stay alive bottom middle, but it will be
Especially with what I'm seeing the TTK is in this game so far. That definitely got to change, bro.
He's playing his life pretty well though, Penguin, just waiting
Legend, I think, will be best. Dude, too early to tell. I won't even try to make a guess like that. We don't even know who's going. And even if you do go, are you going to get on a team? You know, definitely some tough decisions for these boys. This would be the perfect time to stop franchising the league, but I'm not going to get into that conversation. Because I get it. Teflon, what's going on, baby bro? I was on main stage as media when Gunny played pools. This is the best event ever. Even went in back and saw everyone. Let's go, bro. That's actually dope as hell. Congrats. I'm jealous AF, dude. That's absolutely awesome. TTK in the new COD is like 0.1. Yeah, I saw some of the kills, bro. It's insane, dude. They already removed the buy-in? Yeah, but that doesn't change how many teams there are. The Saudis could probably save the HCS, bro, honestly.
Waste no time to make sure he gets that kill. It's a 3v3 for a moment.
Just checking out the stats as we see a little bit of a rumble outside of the hill. Shopify Rebellion look like they're winning this team fight, and Camo will go into the hands of Frosty. Snakebite 9 and 8 in the game, Trippy 10 and 7 leading the way for Faze in Slays. On the other side of things, it's kind of even across the board. Nobody having outstanding games for Shopify Rebellion, but everybody solid.
This is a big moment here with this Camo. It's a 3v3, and take a look. Shopify about to take this hill. Let's see if they can close it out. The Camo should really help them do it, but Frosty's going to slow play it.
2v2. Snakebite's going to peek in front of hill. Cycle is there. Try and help him out. Shroud going down as well, helping Frosty just to survive a few seconds
wow.
longer. By surviving a few
Beautiful plays by Frosty, bro.
A tied game. Shopify get the second hill on the board as we move towards the turbine.
How about the timing there once again from Frosty? To know not to step in right away. Instead, use the chaos on stacks as well as the Shroud to ensure that he had the right angles and the cover to close that out. We're now tied 1-1.
And you know that Frosty's feeling it when the eyebrows start moving in the player cam. It means he's locked in. He is trying everything he can to drag Shopify Rebellion back
Chicken noodle soup and grilled cheese is so nice, especially when you're ill. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I could think of a better two foods when you're sick. I see no lies here. But if you are sick, I hope you feel better, brother.
But Trippy picking up a kill elsewhere means that Frosty's just trying to survive.
Really nicely done here from Frosty. Dealing so much damage and staying alive. The priority, as you see, is just holding down top elevator.
God.
No.
Oh, Penguin, bro. Hang it up. Hang it up.
That cannot happen if you're
Penguin was already having a tough game, bro. Now he's in fucking shambles.
Takes him for a walk. Moments like that hurt, especially when you're down 2-0 in the series. Frosty has no.
Oh, don't do it to him again, Frosty. Don't do it to him again.
50% damage on Penguin, who's already spawned yet again. Has his number at the moment, and they have 50% progress on hill number 3.
Confidence in the POV you're watching right now is quite astounding. Frosty now going to find a shock rifle.
This whole Shopify roster is looking so final right now, bro. Even if Faze shows us something, I just don't know if I just don't know what could be enough right now for me to change my mind.
Past the capture point. Faze of 4 dead though, and this might be a chance for last shot on the rest of Shopify Rebellion to really.
Penguin adding another second place to his long list, unfortunately. Oh no. Lemon, what's going on, baby? We chilling, man. Live just in time to catch this beautiful slaughter in the grand finals. No route for challengers. Well, that's why they need to drop the franchising, bro. Just drop it. Drop it. Do an open bracket the way Halo does. Make everybody live on the edge of their seats a little bit. Optic made it to the loser final and lost to Faze. They lost in a map 5. They would have won it. They would have been here.
Yet again, Lucid is your last player alive yet again. And off the cap, they also are continuing control. Most importantly, it's 27 seconds left on the game clock. Of course, Shopify will play time here.
Time just slipping through the fingers for Faze to make something happen here.
Shopify getting Faze for the finals is the best thing they could have asked for. I hate to say it, but yes.
There's so many lines of sight, so that time is going to tick down, and even if Faze get close to it, You would expect Shopify to be able to get those lines of sight, and the battle rifle in
We're
the
already
hands
at
of
8
Frosty
seconds, bro. Oh my god.
should be able to deal enough damage from Raze just to keep Faze away.
The way that they're cleaning up these kills is remarkable. The assists have been fantastic. The team fire has been so good. 6 seconds left.
A little bit of a Geronimo into the tower from Frosty with this.
Yeah, I
grapple.
think
And that will
Optic
close
could
it
have
out.
gone either way,
Shopify
but
Rebellion
this
win
brings
game
me
number
back
3
to like
and are
season
one
1
game
vibes,
away
where it's
from
like
being
there's
your champions.
1 to 2 clear-cut teams, and the rest are just like trying to scratch and claw their way up, you know?
Cool, calm, and collected. As we said, it's another day.
Bruce
at
was
the
so
office
happy,
for
but not
Shopify
now the way
Rebellion.
this is going. Yeah, but you gotta take the wins as they come.
And
It
just feels
begs
like every
reference
time
to
they're pressed, even if they find
I
themselves
remember
3 or
when
4
Jimmy
dead,
Butler
they don't make a mistake,
and
they get the opening damage,
what
they
team was
convert,
that? The Heat
they get the
that he was
power
on
ups,
at the
power
time.
weapons, and it has just been
They
dominant,
won the
even though we saw
conference
Faze take the
finals,
first
and
hill.
he didn't even
Take a
celebrate.
look
And
at
he's
some of
like,
the stats yet
I
again,
want to
this
hold the
time
next one.
Frosty and
Guess
Psycho
what?
as
They did
well.
not win the finals,
As
and he
World
never
League
got to hold a
18,
trophy.
17 apiece.
Like, bro, just enjoy it as it
I
comes.
said, look at
Fuck.
the assists.
Yeah,
The
that's what I was
assist
gonna highlight.
column, you
Faze
can tell
couch
watching the
just
gameplay alone, I think everyone
threw in
is
the white
watching
towel.
the
Nah,
Halo,
bro,
the
this is
Halo.
what they're gonna turn up and reverse it. Watch this.
Damage on glass. Guess what? Someone was coming up gold stairs. They were
No,
there
they're
for each other.
not.
It's fascinating.
I'd like to see
Fascinating
something
to highlight
special
that
here,
as well.
bro, but
You say there. One thing I love about
I
Rebellion
just don't
is
think we
if
gonna,
you're
baby.
first into the fight, there is it looks like
Everybody
there's a
think
clear
they
rule
Kobe?
sometimes.
On
2
God,
shots,
bro.
Turn and fight someone else. Try and help
I
with the
can't
teammate.
blame 'em,
If
though.
you
Everybody
get the
wish they're
information that
Kobe.
You're with someone, they've done some damage. There is no second guessing.
Speaking of Kobe, I got a fun little story for you. It doesn't directly have to do with Kobe, but so I started cleaning up the shelving back here of some random stuff. You can't see the plastic container, but I took a bunch of stuff off. There was a bunch of DVDs I had and stuff. And the reason I thought of this is because I have the NBA 2K17 special edition where Kobe was on the front. You got the Kobe card with it. And I set that aside because I'm not going to put that one away. I'm going to keep it on the display. But randomly under a stack of DVDs, bro, I found $80. I'm not even joking. $80 cash that I must have hid under there for some convoluted reason, bro. So we up $80 today, unironically. And it was just because I was moving around some shit on some shelves. You never know. Yeah, it's 3-0, bro. Shopify's on match point here.
And it won't be a trade, or if they need to trade, they will. But it just
I only
feels
thought of
like
that because
they're
of Kobe,
dealing
because of the
extra
2K
damage around
cover.
the map that paves the way for them to win games in the fashion that they are winning. For me, one of the big indicators that I was worried about here was last shot gets away, as I said, twice in a row with the same angle on batteries without pressure. And right away, you get this feeling that there was going to be a lot of success for Shopify Rebellion on this game type.
I think Shopify Rebellion, a great encapsulation of the
Imagine if it was 81 bucks. Yo, chill.
good players take 1v1,
BO7 gameplay win? Never.
and you're seeing it from
Just
the
kidding,
POV.
not this
It's just
weekend.
they don't wanna take
I'm going to
the
try to
shot.
run a couple
You
games
want
because I have
risk
to
that
record a
someone
video
else
for
might
you
have
guys
an
and
angle,
talk about it, but
create an opportunity, and the 1v1 turns into a 2v1.
life just never stops being busy, bro. I'm not going to spew about that now, but it's going to be a busy week. 3-0 Halo is stinky. Why is it 1 or 2 teams max that have a chance to win?
Difficult to come up with a recipe to match what we're seeing from
I don't know,
Shopify
man.
Rebellion right now.
It really is, and you can tell.
People just got to get
See it
better.
on the scoreboard, and it's another game win for Shopify Rebellion. And it
That's
will only be
crazy,
Neutral
bro.
Bomb Aquarius up next for FaZe Clan to try to stay alive in the series. And not just that, but FaZe Clan will now need to reverse a sweep 4 games straight to stay alive in this tournament and force a second best of 7. That sounds impossible with what we've seen so far, but hey, Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Chief, I'm going to
has
say it's
undoubtedly
impossible. It
delivered
ain't
the most
happening.
Surprises out of any Halo title in over 20 years of history here.
I'm just going to say it.
What happens?
50 to 32, oh, brother.
Halo Infinite.
Yeah,
that would have said
would've-
everything you needed
You're
to
right.
know.
Why use a lot word when
Bro, I'm
few
almost
words
out
you
of
like
water.
Well, let's see if
I will say I'm not upset if this goes quickly because I have to cook my meal prep for the week, and the Pats are playing on Sunday Night Football against the Bills in the whiteout jerseys, and I don't plan on missing that.
call themselves
So,
champions of the last HCS
in
major
terms of
before
cramming
Worlds,
everything
call themselves back-to-back champions.
into one day,
Aquarius bomb.
This is
gonna be
going
the game type.
I should have bet money on this game. Bro, the odds would not have been good.
And as we said, I mean, there's
Speaking
been
of
few
betting money,
players
I need
that
to
have
check,
had
make
kind
sure
of
Jamar
rises
Chase
this way
isn't
in
beating
terms
my
of
cheeks
the
in
fastest
fantasy,
he's
bro.
done it. Surprisingly, he's the last player alive, and that means they will forfeit a
Oh,
camo,
thank God he's
maybe
not.
even a
Yes,
four-decker.
sir. I
What
need
an
the
opening
Bengals
from
to keep
FaZe.
doing Bengal
Very nice
things.
opening rush.
Which sucks because I really like the Bengals, but I love Joe Burrow, so
Lucid starting to get
you'll
a
be
little
off
bit
stream in
aggressive.
10 minutes.
1-2
Don't
those
worry. Yeah,
two
it's seeming that way.
somehow still
We'll watch the
able to
post-game
hold him out for a
festivities,
second.
even though it's not optic.
Bomb should be being progressed towards.
Can you even bet money on Halo? I'm sure some small app has that, bro. I'm sure some small app has that. I think Prize Picks did it for the CDL.
Still wasn't moved there. You have to wonder what the play
But you
call
could
might
just
have
do
been
like
to get this thing
over-unders and
faster.
stuff like that.
Let's see
Like
if
they
can
set
still
lines.
Pressure is still in the base, but with the bomb in, they need to be a bit more efficient here. 2 dead still for Shopify Rebellion. Camo in the hands of Lucid. Finally going to go
Oh,
for
by
this
the way,
arc.
chat, I had to
But
work
that's
this
still the
morning
push
too.
now
That's
from
why I
Shopify
was so
for
late
respawn.
to the
Yeah,
stream.
had to wait and bait. He had to drop and shoot, and he
I
knew
worked
it,
4.5.
now it's
Oh
2
my
dead
god, I
to
need to
decide
put in
phase.
my timesheet for
And
what I
team
worked this morning.
Take the bomb out. I agree. There was a little bit. It felt
I'll
like
do that after this
overslaying.
map.
You gotta wonder where the comms were in terms of that bomb sitting util for such a
Gotta
long
make sure I
time.
get your boy get paid.
Not convert despite what is very clear slaying advantage and opportunity.
I think one of the most frustrating things when you're trying to get back into a series, trying to find your footing in a series like this one, is you can accept brilliance from the other team, but when you're making a clear mistake, that really, really hurts, especially when you create an opportunity to score in a game type like Aquarius Assault.
Okay.
FaZe really only have themselves to blame there, I feel.
Luckily for them, a lot of time on the clock and opportunities to make good on that inability to arm there. And now continuing to slay and dealing down some good damage as Trippy wins another one. Momentary
Trippy looking
2v1.
good. That was a
However, Lucid
decent
lasts for a
POV
while.
watch.
Royal 2 is going to find Lucid as well. Backs down again, 2 shots, backs down, allows Lucid to survive for now, knowing that the teammate is going to be in a position to help him stay alive and create a 2v1 scenario.
Oh boy.
Last shot on Frosty will find some kills of their own. FaZe on the back foot here. Bomb is starting to move towards the jet.
Already taken down Penguin. They've got the numbers. They're going to continue applying the pressure, and they take down Trippy as well. They've got staggered spawns.
Did Penguin not
Just
check
find out
that?
As well. Royal 2 won't get
Ooh,
the
no
in
trade,
that
wow.
Situation, but by pushing up and creating a little bit of space here, what it has allowed is Cycle to move in position to get this next camo. Snakebite does spot him out, but again, just extra damage coming in from a teammate.
Yep.
Means that FaZe are 2 dead.
Saves him. You have to think if Snakebite stays alive there with no pressure from the back end connector, he probably wins that 1v1. And
Ooh,
as you said,
ooh.
it's all about the team shots and the assists for
Slick.
Shopify. That's been the story of not just the series, but their entire tournament.
Good nade.
Still trying to progress this bomb on the car side. We'll be able to do so. Cycle being a menace with this camo at the moment. Finds another kill. Snakebite takes damage. Bomb is on the bridge. And if Royal 2 can take down Snakebite
One
and
more.
pick up a couple of kills on these
Maybe 2
respawners,
more.
we might see Shopify with their first chance to score
We
here.
should
Goes
be
for
able
the fake, tries
to.
to bring Trippy around the corner. That works, but going to have to wait for help here before they arm.
Like the pressure is keeping on though, but
Oh.
at the same time,
Big.
Trippy and Penguin do well to double up there. Bomb is still inside the base momentarily. Trippy's
All right,
just
this
joined
is
the
good
house to get
defense
a little
out of
bit
Faze.
parity on the map. And now FaZe
Yeah,
can
I'm with you,
finally
Ice. This is my
start
least
thinking
favorite mode,
offense instead of
honestly.
defense.
By a Texas
Good damage as
mile.
well. They are able to get 3 dead. Now here they come. Just trying to bring the bomb back. Royal 2 kind of saves the day for just a second, buys them some time.
Penguin going to be last alive here momentarily. And he will fall. So Shopify cleared their side of the base. Now they will move that bomb once again towards the car side. They'll love to run it in through the gen side, spawn them in and around the fridge and back base, where they know those grenades are going to be able to choke them into the death screen.
Straight 4v4 here. Frosty and Cycle trying to challenge Shroom Stairs, and you can just tell there's a little bit of trepidation, a little bit of patience. Whoever can get this opening damage will certainly have the opportunity to either clear out their base on the side of Faze, or maybe if it's Shopify, start another arm.
Damn.
That's a big win cross map from Penguin.
This
Three dead though.
I was about to say, this flank from Royal 2 could have been perfect. The timing
He's
of
one
it,
of us.
Look at the reset.
He
Mike,
missed the
they do
jump.
that much.
He's
They do
one
that
of
much.
us.
7 seconds left, so the bomb will stay alive at util.
I was going to say, Royal 2 had that flank, and the timing felt like he was about to walk in and get the comfortable double kill, but
They about triple push this.
It probably was one of those players who was
And it's
closest
about to
the
not
bomb went
work.
down, so Royal
Okay.
2 had to reroute to think about moving that objective before looking to pick up the slays on the respawners. Just over 7 minutes left in this game. Bomb is in a neutral position. This has been a little bit touchy, this game. Best opportunity to plant still belongs to FaZe, though.
Does indeed. Now at the 7-minute mark, 5 minutes gone, as you said, still so neck and neck here. FaZe fighting for everything in this tournament. Let's get into a listen to with FaZe.
Damn.
I shot really coming, and their window streaming.
Yeah, no idea. Air
Is this one only close because it's a dumb game mode?
Their chamber is really
P2, I think. P2, look at P2.
Perhaps.
P2, one shot P2, guess.
Nice, two.
P2 still?
We kill P2.
I think we did. Yo, car on me somewhere? Car jump?
Our car jump in their window or something.
Look at our car jump one in cycle, one car one really weak.
Sane has camo.
I'll die. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm going through Jengas.
Bomb guys. Their window.
Car 3, row 2. He's weak.
Window weak.
Those guy? Nice.
Their window is weak.
Yo, go jump me.
One to the flag.
Hear that? Three dead.
I got bomb moving up.
In the flag.
I'm gonna need you.
Peter in the flag. 2 in the flag.
I'm in the base.
Peter in the flag weak.
I'm one shot here.
Back Peter weak.
Watch ping too soon, Joey.
I'm looking for P2. I gotta go out. P2 now. Time in as well. Time
Dead or now, guys.
in weak. And then their car glass. Car jump maybe.
Car one.
2 dead or now, guys. One just spawned.
Maybe play for bomb.
Yeah.
There's one car 2.
Yo, Argen got through. He's our shroom bridge right now. Going to top flag.
They're heady really weak.
He's going on Eli jump. Looking for you, Joey. He's just standing our P-door side now. P-door flag. Back to shroom bridge.
One shot their car glass. One shot bomb gen.
These comms don't sound nearly as good as Shopify's, bro.
So they both shrooms. And the more guy out of person.
They sound like.
They're for base. It's car one.
Car one.
I don't know.
Car one really weak. He's our front car one.
Yeah, they're down.
I'm in their fire. I'm in there first, guys.
Gen weak. Gen 2 shot.
He's low gen. Heady side. You know me there. P-door. P-door and one guy out.
The Faze comms are clear and concise. Maybe not the energy you would expect, but you can probably understand why. But they're forcing this bomb into the Shopify Rebellion base once more, and another chance to potentially get the first score on the board.
That shot laying down some good damage.
If they can get this touch here, they will continue to arm. Has to drop though. Both of them stacked.
Lucid's gonna get it. Lucid's gonna get it in the last second.
Oh, they got it? Oh my god.
Show signs of life.
Honestly, Brent, I think that's a good way to put it.
But they get that first bomb on the board, and how big could that be for the confidence?
Wow, like you
You're
said,
telling me
Faze had
these
the
guys
best
beat
chance all
Optic
game
Gaming
long
with
and
those
amazing.
comms? Well,
The
bro, Optic's
entire
comms
build-up
don't
was
always
about
sound
9
great
seconds
either,
was the
honestly.
entire build-up and how hard they had to
Let's
work
be
to
real.
get the pieces together. And last shot goes with a big bold play. When you go for the base trade and you're only cross-mapping, there's only so much you can do if you don't have teammates spawning in the right place. And even though it took 3 players, they finally get the final touch there. And with 4:40 left, it feels like even that arm could be the difference maker. What can Cycle do about that? Of course, they want to steal out that thunder and that momentum. 3 dead for Faze, make it 4.
Cycle now can just be aggressive, can take all kinds of angles. First thing he's got to do is find info. Nobody's spawning on the fridge. Bad timing on that grenade. And Cycle now has to stay alive. Gets the head down. Shout out Michael Kavanagh. You might know him better as Strong Side. I'm sure you've got a couple of other names for him, Anthony.
Oh gosh, do I ever, but as you say, Strong Side still influencing gameplay today. Many comparisons also, as we heard all year long, of Cycle to Ola. This man gets away with murder, and you would say Pistola and Strong Side, 2 players that also did the same. He's only got 4 minutes, though, to try to do the same in this game type if he wants to close out this series in 4 games.
Snake might take some damage now. They're going to start forcing this bomb in. Lucid does challenge. Good little bank grenade, though, is going to slow the push down once more. One thing Shopify have just struggled to do, it feels like it's getting complete control of that gem bridge. They've got in there a couple of times. They forced that bomb in there. But Faze have done a really good job of flushing them out with some good bank nades, good defensive work to make sure that bomb really doesn't progress without the players taking damage.
2 dead here. Trippy, a big responsibility, wants to make sure he does not go down 3. Very good to at least take down 1 before falling himself. 2v2 on the map. Minor man advantage for just a second for Shopify, but that clock continues to tick down. 3:15 left.
Couple of grenades is going to slow down the shields. Regen in here for Cycle is frustrating sometimes when you're expecting those shields to pop. Just get chipped by a frag grenade.
Objective ready.
As Lucid finds a kill, the bomb is something to keep your eye on. It's in a neutral position right now. Penguin's trying to take a little bit of space, work alongside Lucid to trap them in the back of this base once more. Shopify Rebellion on the back foot, not the first time we've seen them in this position.
Good damage, good patience coming in from Penguin. Needs to stay alive, of course.
This is the most underwhelming map and mode.
Already on 20 kills in the game. Cycle
Angel, what's good? Started playing Infinite recently after a long break when I found out the Hayabusa helmet was going away for good, and playing it now makes me wish the game did better. It's super fun. No, absolutely. Absolutely. That is the general consensus on Infinite now that they've really gotten their shit together. It sucks it started so poorly, but better to end strong than not turn up at all, I suppose.
19 and 19 for Frosty. Even Royal 2 is negative, which, trust me, he doesn't do that very often. And Cycle, even though he's got a great amount of assists as well, also in the negative. So the slaying battle in this game being won by Faze.
They really have kept every single player at bay. It's been amazing to watch now with 157 and now also a camo. They know, though, that you do not want to give a team like Shopify any opportunity, even with just 150 left.
I
they
don't
can
know,
play
Lemon. Minute
an
and a
enormous
half.
spoiler to this
I
entire
think even
story of this
FaZe
game.
can hold them off
And
here.
FaZe knows that that is a huge risk, even at this late stage in the game. They need to continue controlling for the next and the last minute and a half.
And this camo is going to give them a lot of help in doing so. Penguin's just playing top middle at the moment. And now he's going to grab that bomb and say,
Don't hate this.
hey, Shopify, come and get it, buddy. You need to plant. We just need to hold on.
This is going to buy them a lot of time. Now, they can't risk everything here. They cannot drop 4 dead off of this play as they wait and bait. They finally will drop. But now they need to make sure they're slaying as well. 75 seconds left.
Camo is going to expire.
Flash shot wins that? Somehow, Flash shot able to isolate.
I'm a little bit worried about this from FaZe. I've got to be honest
This was a
with you.
choice. This was a choice.
They're trapping themselves down on pink. The bomb is still halfway up the map. It's not like they've got it in a position where it's going to have to be run a long way. And now, having lost those kills, having lost map control, Frosty
Big from
gets
Trippy.
some damage, but like you say, good damage.
Yeah, but
coming
if they can
from
get a
Trippy
couple
response.
picks here, I think they're all right.
And it looks like FaZe will get away with this. Defensively, again, really good from FaZe.
Yeah, the bait works. I was a little nervous too. I think a lot of people on the Shopify side of the stage might have been getting a little bit, excuse me, on the FaZe side of the stage might have been getting nervous as well. But now with 33 seconds left and continued numbers of
kills.
perfect kills from Trippy, who is, by the way, 27 and 19, far and away your outperformer in this game now. 21 seconds left.
Just trying to keep an eye on where this bomb is. It's going to be bottom middle at the moment. And FaZe are 16, 15, 14 seconds away from getting that first game on the board.
They're trying to hold forward, but it's not going to be easy now. 2 dead. This should be it.
Yeah, Penguin just got 2. Snakebite just found another one as well. Frosty is the last player alive. And FaZe show life.
You just got to get one.
It's a 1-0 victory. On
I
Assault.
jinxed it,
It's
I
a
guess.
slender lead,
But it's
It's a
not like that was a
slender win.
dominant.
but it's one
Win.
game that they could call their own. The grand finals will continue here. Shopify will have to wait.
Just when you thought it might be over, and quite an early night.
Nah, I disagree,
shows
Dino,
up
because this game was
in a big
popping
way. And
too.
what
It
did we
just
say?
was down on
It's
arrival
gonna
with
be
how
a
bad the
night
freaking
of records
servers and
being
stuff
broken.
were.
We already saw FaZe Clan was undefeated in that game type. You just saw Shopify Rebellion undefeated in this game type. And they are shut down, as we said, mostly based off of a well-rounded performance and a fantastic game from Trippy at 27 kills and 19 deaths, positive 8 in that game. And look at the assists.
I was going to say Penguin
What's
stats.
the over-under
Had a
on them
smile on my
reverse
face.
sweeping
19, 18, 17.
for a reset?
If you compare that to the next amount
I'd
of
say
assists,
slim to
highest
no
amount of
chance.
assists in the game, that's going to be Cycle with 14. And
I won't say no
slipping
chance. I'll
into
say
the
slim
negative
chance.
a little bit too heavily for that. And I mean, that's a perfect game of Halo, right? If you're going positive and you're outputting that many assists that your
Ugh.
teammates are taking care of, Penguin's doing everything he can to get FaZe back into this. And now all of a sudden it just feels a little bit different this series, right? It's a slender lead, it's a win that's just one bomb, but it gives FaZe a bit of belief that they can beat Shopify in some of these game types, that they can really push them back against the wall and show a little bit more than what we saw in those first 3.
Yeah, in the end, FaZe unable to arm on both of those first 2 opportunities, which I think rightfully so. A lot of people,
Yeah, that game mode's
certainly
bad,
ourselves
bro.
included, critical of.
It would be the
However, look at
most
this
legendary
3-man
thing
stack.
ever did in Halo history.
Avoids
More
the last
legendary than Mind Freak?
front jump, by the way, for the very last second to make sure that that bomb goes in. And like
Yeah,
we
that
said,
that game mode is
that bomb went in
so
around the 5-minute
underwhelming,
remaining
bro.
mark, so 7 minutes into the gameplay, and it felt like that one could be the difference maker and the decider. And of course it was.
I
Trippy
think
with
I've
huge
compared it in
damage
the
to
past
last
to
spawn
watching
exclusive
Paint Dry.
specifically to get that kill on Frosty.
You know what I
Bomb,
realized? I
bomb.
could have the
And in the end, it's very nice
football
teamwork,
game
and as
on
you
the
say,
TV behind me,
resilience
and you
from
wouldn't
FaZe
see it
Clan
or
to
hear
get
it, and
a
I could
game
just
on
look
the
over
board
at it. So
in
you know
front of
what?
their
That's what I'm
hometown
gonna
crowd and
do.
hope to build some momentum in this series. It will not be a clean sweep. It felt like we might have seen
The
one, but
stream
that
room
has
is
been
so
shut
fire,
down.
and I told you
Instead
my
now,
new camera angle.
it's FaZe Clan looking to
My
put
new camera
one
angle might
game
get the
on
TV
board
in
at a
it,
time.
bro. How
Next up,
dope
they'll
would
need to
that
do
be
it
if I
on
could have
Slayer
like
something.
some
How
image
different
playing in
the
the
series
background? But
feels.
obviously you can't see it now. I'm gonna move the
3-1
camera
to
angle
3-2.
to this
If
so
FaZe
that
can
you
get this game
see
on the board,
this
and
way.
it's a
'Cause the
Slayer
TV,
game
well, you
type,
guys,
don't
if
get
you've
it
watched the
twisted.
video of the stream room,
Shopify
you know what the
Rebellion
room
absolutely
layout
mopped the
is.
floor with FaZe in that Slayer in
I will
game
make sure to
2,
turn it
but
down though, so
huge
because that'll be
but
copyright central
if
for
they
sure.
can do this, 3-2 gives you hope. 3-2
It cures
makes you
insomnia?
believe.
I'd say so, bro.
And 3-2
It has
feels
to be
like
such a
the
long
series
game
is
mode too. It
close.
can't be
And
fast,
that
right?
FaZe can find a way
It's
back
gotta be
into
so
it. The Shopify
long.
Rebellion, though, the story still
I usually
remains.
leave before the
One
start
game,
when it's bomb. Mad
that's all
clouds.
they need.
You
I
savage.
think
How
that's
we
not the
doing, bro?
highlight. Look at the players on FaZe.
Oh
This is
man,
not a
dude,
matter
I
of
don't
an
even
underdog
freaking.
getting into the grand finals. This is not a matter of
I don't even get the Bengals Lions. They're giving me the Chargers and the Commanders. I don't want to watch Chargers Commanders. Well, not that I'm really watching it anyways. I'll put it on.
Someone will have to confirm this for me. That Akabe result, 50-2.
I was just hoping to see the Bengals Lions, even though I think it's like 14-0, bro.
I almost don't want to watch. If it's 52, I almost don't want to watch the VOD.
10-0 Chargers, bro. This ain't much of a game either.
Not have been 50-2, but I bet the other results
Yeah, the other ones are pretty good.
are looking good indeed.
But the one thing to highlight here is the loss against Optic on Solitude.
Indeed, and a 50-40 win, like we talked about. Solitude Slayer, granted, a good Optic Slayer. It's one of the few Optic Slayers that is quite a good record for them, but still, a 10-kill margin on that map certainly could provide us with an interesting result in this series as well.
I mean, look at the margin of wins, though. When
27,
they are getting
27.
27. Excellent work. I was going to say, okay, maybe I'll watch the VOD.
Patriots better win tonight after Red Sox scammed. Hey, bro, I mean,
50-32. It's almost 20
Everywhere.
I think the Bills right now are the best team in the NFL. I will say that. But I will say, mixy things happen in divisional matchups. But I'll be real with you, the Bills cannot lose in those fucking uniforms, bro. I'm about to buy myself a Josh Allen jersey because those are literally some of the clean, the whiteout freaking ice jerseys are some of the cleanest jerseys I've ever seen in my life, bro. Chicago Bears are on a bye week. Consider yourself lucky. Eagles absolutely choked. I watched the whole game from start to finish. My God, I was sad. My parlays were cooked on that as well. I am not happy. However, Smith got me enough to make me feel better about my fantasy decisions this week. So, on the bright side, Josh Allen is stinky, bro. Lemon, now you're just being a hater, bro. He is literally so fucking good and so fucking likable, bro.
Look at the Slayer results and quite rightly how you're indicating.
Edwin, what's good, bro? Blessings to you as well, brother. Hope you had a great weekend. Thank you, man. Right back at you. It was all right, man. Better than probably one of the better weekends I've had in recent memory. Just from a mental standpoint, big mental reset this weekend. It's been good for me, so can't complain.
This isn't, you know, an online tournament against, you know, Steve and three mates. This is
Nah, Lemon, nah. Get that narrative out here, bro.
As we said, Rebellion fans in the room as well.
Shout out Steve and his three mates, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Shout out to our young guns in the front row. Great to have you with us, rooting for the Shopify.
You dipping? What are you talking about?
And as we said, one thing that we cannot forget, on the other side of the stage is FaZe Clan, a team of veteran talent that if there's 4 players that you know can take it.
Dude has 0 Super Bowls? Yeah, bro. So does freaking.
Bro,
if everybody. All right. If everybody had a Super Bowl would not be prestigious. Chewing tobacco, ew, bro, no, I don't partake at all. What makes you, what? What makes you say that?
And maybe now they have a little bit of belief. Avoided the
what makes you say that, bro? No.
Gained a little bit of momentum on their side.
No disrespect if you're into that. I just think it is absolutely gross.
As well. We just saw Penguin putting a really strong performance in that.
Do not partake in the tobacco.
Talking about, you know, Trippy's had some good games. Lucid,
and I also have virgin lungs. Thank you for asking.
Bit of a quiet event by his own standards for Penguin, and that's not.
I thought you meant like, was I leaving when you said dipping?
I feel like that kind of game, when he's playing at that level, everyone else on Faze looks even better. He's one of those type of players, but sometimes you can get bogged down in the statistics.
It looked like it. Oh, nah, bro. I do not partake.
And you kind of go, oh, he's got neg 2, neg 3, whatever it might be, but he's providing so much value. And if you can do that and go +1, +2 with those assists, all of a sudden Faze look like a much more well.
Devil's lettuce? Nah, bro, I don't partake. That's why I said I have virgin lungs.
I'm also sorry that I signed it. You did ruin it because Snipedown signed it. So we got to be careful with that. By the way, great to have Eric Rona Snipedown, another Halo legend, in the building with us. He's been amazing to have him breaking down the play on the desk and even chatting with him backstage as these games have unfolded. To have his brain in the room as well has been special for us, and able to look at the gameplay even more in depth. Now, back to the main stage here as fist pounds are exchanged. That means we're loading in. And Shopify Rebellion will have another chance to end the tournament here, or FaZe Clan might claw another game back to send us the distance. About to jump into Slayer Solitude.
Here we go then, everyone. We're back.
Lemon, who are you a fan of?
Grand final. Solitude Slayer.
With this level of hate, you get a little, you're getting a little passionate here, bro. So who are you a fan of? And be honest, no shame here. This is a safe space. This is a safe NFL space.
Faze 7-1 on land on this map in game type. We've learned not to trust the stats.
Yeah, I would not trust the stats here, bro.
You might be happy with what you see because it's Shopify also with a losing record. Faze certainly going to show up on this game in a big way. The question is, can they stay alive?
Okay, Lemon, who's winning tonight then?
Be the championship deciding game for Shopify.
I will say, I do have a feeling the Pats have a better chance than people think. That's all I'm gonna say. I do think it's gonna be a good game.
Go? We already saw how dominating Shopify was on the opening rush on live fire. It was punishing. It was a 10-1 lead.
I can't believe I don't have my Mac Jones jersey on, bro. Optic's already out. I said Mac Jones, bro. Drake May. Sorry, Mac Jones just had such a big week this week. Patriots gonna win if they don't turn it over like the Three Stooges. Yeah, just don't give it to any of the running backs. Doesn't matter where you're from to support a team in the NFL because teams are often bought and moved to them. Not too often, unless you're the Raiders or the Chargers
moment of deja vu for Faze
or the Rams.
Faze fans. The same exact score line nearly as you saw in that game 2 Slayer, and they are pinched and they are trapped.
Damage again, not over challenging because last shot is pushing in with that shock rifle, finds 2. Snakebite will be taken down as well, and it's 3 dead for Faze. This is not looking good. This is a bad news bears here for Faze.
10-3, make it 12-4, and cycle. His camo dissipates because he hasn't even been taken down. Finally, he's taken down, but
I don't like this push.
Huge lead early on.
I don't like that push.
Tell you what, it was lucky he didn't get stuck there in that situation.
Oh my God, they didn't get any trades there.
2 Faze members. Trippy now on the 1v1 versus Frosty. Frosty does have that repulse. The frag grenade going to be dropped down as well, but again, the teamwork across map will finish him off. 13-8. Faze have just managed to stabilize a little bit here.
Yeah, I was going to say, based on what we've seen on screen, it almost feels surprising that this is a 4-kill game. I think Faze should be pretty happy with the way that they've managed to resist the pressure. Similar to what we saw them doing against Optic as well. Staying engaged, wins a battle in loop. An important 1v1 that became a 1v2. And just like that, instead of a 4-kill game, it goes back to a 7-kill game.
That back nade from Royal 2, so good. He was no shields when that fight started.
Supposedly on the BO7 beta, 97% of cheaters have been banned within 30 minutes of signing in.
Shields came back on the headshot before Lucian was able to connect, and now you see him Faze trapped again.
Did you see the Ravens champ and brother of former UFC champ passed in his sleep?
Damage is being done. Shopify Rebellion though with only Cycle alive.
No.
Cycle alive, only a last player, excuse me.
I don't think so.
And now take a look as Camo's popping.
What's the name?
Go ahead and see what they can do. Waiting for teammates. I think it's burned right away. I think it is. Let's go into a listen in here with Shopify Rebellion.
Yo, I'm pushing
Arthur Jones? Actually, I feel like I maybe saw that. I think I saw, because I saw the Ravens posting it and stuff.
They spawned there.
What happened to him?
Going top goal, That's all you want me on forever. Going flutter, One's Luke, pressing go.
John Bones Jones. A goat.
Go drop me, hold on.
Watch our loop, Chris. Watch our
Yo,
loop.
LR. 2 LR.
One's out mid. 2 weak. Another one's soda. Watch out, soda.
Damn.
Soda.
I'm out blue.
I was very interested in the Kyron Lacey news. I was sharing that on my Instagram story, bro. That's some sad shit right there.
Yo, mark it. Yo, what you mark it? Blue, one try.
Penguin's bottom.
Wait, we can blue, guys.
I got him.
Ooh, damn.
Let's get blue. Wait, yeah, let's go.
Behind you. Repulse is down behind you on the pillar. Yeah, shock and blue, guys. Shock and blue.
Small blue.
Shock and blue, man.
I'm getting out bottom mid. Blur.
Two blue.
Blue shocking going flower. Or he's going flowers, I think.
One's hotel. Yeah.
Hotel.
Flowers in yard. Nice. Lucid's blue. Blue flowers.
Yeah.
Lucid's in blue sniping.
I'm running up blue, bro. I'm just running up.
Yeah, Lucid's in there.
I think one's flowers.
Blue. Here, I'm looking flowers. Yeah, I'm looking blue. I don't see much. Flowers.
Watch out.
Yo, I'm running LR, guys. I'm going LR.
He has Russ.
They split S2.
See, that's the thing. I think FaZe is giving us their best right now, and I just don't think it's going to be enough.
All kinds of intensity, and they're starting to extend that lead again.
You know what I mean?
26 now.
Really has become a signature of their gameplay, that intensity, as you said. Some of the best in-game communication we've heard in quite some time. As Royal 2 picks up another hotel kill, he will be pinned down. But most importantly, even though the game came within 3 kills, it is now once again a 5-kill lead. Have to give a shout out on the other side. Snakebite once again 13-9, the most positive on the team for not the first time this weekend, to say the least. But last shot getting away with big, perfect kills like that keeps them in the lead by 4.
Snakebite taking all sorts of damage here. Frag grenades falling at his feet, but the shields will be coming back in around a second's time. But not going to be able to get them back because Royal 2 comes in with a double kill. By the way, Royal 2, 11-5.
FaZe need this camo bad if they're going to have a chance.
Up top middle. Royal 2 gets another kill.
Yikes.
And allows Frosty to get away well with the camo.
Amazingly done here, Frosty. With a big opportunity, already a
I feel like
7-kill
this
lead,
shit
and
just
this really
started,
could
bro.
secure the tournament for them if
It
he
has
plays
been
this
an
well.
hour, but
Snakebite taken down before even Frosty can pull the trigger to get involved in that fight. And we're back to everybody being trapped in blue for FaZe. 2 alive for them. And with Frosty sneaking around this corner.
oh,
Penguin finds 2. It's 2 dead for Shopify, and the camo will be taken out.
A massive pre-nade and camo denial. Beautiful comms coming in from the side of FaZe Clan to keep themselves in this game. That could have been devastating. Instead, it's just 41-36.
Shopify trying to push the pace, maybe a little bit too quick here. Royal 2's last alive. Trying to sneak in to see
I
if
don't
he can
know.
pick up
Oh,
the
you
kill,
mean
but
the
that was 3 dead
OG
for
SSG.
Shopify. Does find the 1 kill onto Lucid. The respawners do good damage.
not OG, but you know what I mean.
And he might be able to turn 2 here on Trippy. Really important fight. Trippy trying to escape. Just
Good
about
live by
manages to
Trippy.
do
Oh my
so.
God.
We have a 4-kill game.
Wow, you thought he might be able to get away with that one. In the end, he gets doubled as well. Frosty gets doubled just like that. It's a 3-kill game.
Cycle last alive here for Shopify Rebellion. Trying to clean up some of this damage. The trade will come in though from Snakebite. 3 kills the difference between the 2 teams, but Shopify only need 5 to become your champs.
Down to the wire here, and what felt like it might have been an opportunity for Shopify to blow this game wide open and run away with it.
My.
GG.
Has been come down to a much closer game, but 47 on the board, only 3 to go for Shopify Rebellion.
And last shot is running at you on loop again with his shock rifle in his hands. But Snakebite stands tall. 4 kills still the difference between
They gotta
the
play
2
this
teams,
perfect,
with just
bruh.
2 deaths left for FaZe, and Snakebite is down to no shields.
They need to be so careful here with 48 in the board. It's so different from even 47. No room for error. 49!
Cycle will get the final
GG.
kill. And Shopify Rebellion will become your champions here at the final
They're
matchup.
like, we wanted Optic, bruh. I wouldn't blame them, honestly, if that was the case. That's how I'd be
Looking back
feeling
on that
low-key.
performance, one of the most dominant we have had in this final year of Halo Infinite.
Well, there you have it, boys and
Shopify
girls.
Rebellion will back-to-back in 2025 firmly. Not only your defending champions, but your defending champions heading into what will be the final Halo World Championship for Halo Infinite.
They had no doubt or
Charlotte,
fear, yeah.
Put your hands together for your champions here at the FaZe HCS Major. It's Shopify Rebellion.
They're holding it together. Frosty and Royal 2 are
And
like,
what a
nah,
story
man, we done
have
this.
here. Optic Gaming takes the first
We've
2
been here,
lands
we
of
done
the
this,
year.
bro.
And it was always a battle between Shopify. It was always talked about as the 2-team story. And Shopify now.
I hate to dwell on it, but I can't get over how short Royal 2 is, bro.
2-2, heading into
Hector sell the team.
the Halo
Hector
World
buy the team.
Championship. And it will be only
Yeah,
one
I mess
LAN
with the
event
Rebellion jerseys heavy,
to decide
honestly.
which team might take it in
I
the
wonder
end.
all these
Frosty hosting yet
SR fans
another
were
trophy
supporting a while back.
to add to his collection, which you have to think between him and Royal 2 has
It's
grown
hard to
quite
say.
extensive by this time.
And the great thing about it being tied up at 2-2, you ain't gonna wait too long for the Halo World Champions to decide who is gonna be the overall winner of this last year when it comes to trophy collections. Halo World Championships just a couple of weeks away in Seattle.
This works out good, though, for the rest of my day, though. I do have a lot of things to get to
And
today.
I've got to say, Royal 2, for me personally, I think it's just put in another masterful performance from the first game that they played.
Exactly, and how about the way they did it? And what's scary is with a team like this, because they're able to 4-1 here and have such a dominant winners bracket run, this will actually make them work even harder, right? To make the gameplay even more perfect heading into the Halo World Championship. And you can't say that about necessarily every team and every set of players, but with these four, and of course best men as well, the entire roster, they only
Yeah, I think that went about as we expected. I think SR was probably going to win it no matter what happened once I saw how Optic played against them the first matchup.
Well, incredible.
But for Faze to knock Optic, that's a bit of a downer, honestly, as an Optic fan. But
congratulations to Mindfreak, the greatest ever placing the
this kind of felt like just hold us over until.
Congratulations to Faze.
I see the jersey, dude. His jersey said "Last Shot's Dad." That's fire.
For the Halo World Championships, it's been
I think the next event is the one that really matters. That's gonna be really exciting. And if the news of all those being best of sevens is true, oh my God, that event is going to be a banger, and it's gonna be long, bro.
As you said, for even more storylines leading into.
I really can't wait, and I'm so glad that we don't have to wait very long.
But it's Shopify Rebellion, the clear favorite and defending champion, now heading into the final event of the year.
Pomo played like doo-doo today. Maybe his worst showing ever. Yeah. Not ideal, bro.
Gotta be honest with you. Feel very spoiled that we'll be doing this all again very soon at a sold-out Seattle Halo World Championship. Sold out 3 times.
Hey, man, at least they didn't add a second place, right?
Cram more people into the building. And they managed to do so.
Third place.
We'll have to wonder if that is going to be the picture. Come the end of Sunday at the Halo World Championships, will it be Shopify Rebellion?
Well, I guess I can move my overlay back up.
Trophy above their head?
Looks like Blaze is ready with the guys on the stage. Blaze, heading down to you to talk to Shopify Rebellion.
Still blocking faces, no matter.
One more time, Charlotte. Give it up for your champions. Back to back, Shopify Rebellion.
He may come locked in for champs. I hope so.
I know this one probably feels a lot better than the last one, right?
No, they both have a special place. You know, we expected to win this tournament. We had a lot of good scrims. I mean, even leading up to Salt Lake City, paired on momentum, and yeah, got the job done.
All part of Formal's plan. Get Rebellion ahead of Steam going into Worlds.
To reach this point, going into the World Championship.
I'm super proud. You know, like having Royal 2 and Frosty kind of lead Last Shot and Cycle to the promised land a little bit, get them over the hump. You know, just feels like kind of the sky's the limit for these next couple weeks leading into Worlds.
It does feel like the
Had
sky's
sauce
the
to his
limit
game.
as we go to the World Championship. Now,
Somebody
I
buy
need
me
to
a
come on
Rebellion
over here
jersey,
because,
please.
You know, I rarely get a chance to talk to him, but with all this potential on the stage, Cycle comes out on top with him and his squad yet again.
I want them all, bro.
Cycle, I know this one feels amazing.
Definitely feels great because, you know, after you want to win the first time, you definitely want to keep on winning. So, you know, first victory tastes great, but second one tastes better. So
it does taste good, man. You know, give it up for Cycle, everybody. Now, you know, how does it feel, you know, to play with these boys, to go back-to-back for the first time? You know you used to dream for times.
Why'd it sound like Guy Blaze didn't know what to ask him, bro?
Back-to-back champion right now.
no, it feels great, and I couldn't ask to do it with like any other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's the best team in the world, honestly. I guess we're.
You guys are the best team in the world right now, aren't they? Let me move on over to Royal 2. Make some noise for Royal 2, everybody.
Why best man just holding the fucking trophy, bro? Give it to them.
Out of you, as always. Talk to me about how does this one feel?
I don't know. I think it just feels different. Different faces. You know, I actually had to play against Snakebite on the other side of the stage, which is it's very different. My first back-to-back was with him, so now it's with.
Ooh, that's
people,
true. That's
and,
weird.
yeah,
I didn't even really think about that, bro.
It does mean a lot, indeed.
I didn't even think about that.
So much, worked so hard, and as you said, man, you got your first one, you know, with him over there. Now you got one.
Imagine that text conversation afterwards.
One, you know, on your own here with Frosty too as well. But you know, when it comes down to it, you know, going into the World Championship, you know, do you feel like you guys got what it takes to go three-peat?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've shown throughout the season how good we are, and going back-to-back, and maybe even back-to-back-to-back, if you count the other one. But yeah, I just think if we just keep practicing how we are and just keep evolving as a team still, we'll be good. Yeah.
You guys would be great, man. If you could evolve past what you are right now, that's going to be scary going into the World Championship, man. Let me move on over and talk to your team. Get loud for Last Shot, everybody. They love you out there, man, all right? How does this one feel to go back-to-back on the main stage, man?
It feels great.
Give him the MVP.
You know, chasing that three-peat, first time back-to-back feels great, but I know we have a lot more potential and a lot of gas left in the tank, so gonna push that momentum into Worlds.
You got to, man, okay? Stand focused on the prize, the big tournament at the end of the year,
Oh,
man.
baby. Any rocking the Air Maxes, bro? Last shot, my favorite player.
I mean,
Outside of Optic.
In the HCS era, I mean, it would mean the absolute world to me, and I know it would mean the world to my teammates. We just got to strive to keep getting better and put in the work.
Strive to get better, put in the work, man. You guys have done a lot of that, but you still got one more event left, and someone who knows all about world championships is Frosty, everybody. Get loud for Frosty. Brad, you guys got it done yet again. You know, we watch you guys.
I wonder if I got my drops or not. Oh, God.
This weekend and fight your way out of it. Some games were the fastest we've ever seen. What was it like to play with this squad here this weekend?
I mean, it feels amazing. I feel like we're just having fun out there. Like, there's a lot of close matches, but I feel like I'm not really thinking about it. We're just, like, in the moment trying to have fun, and, like, win or lose, like, we're just doing it, like, with each other, like, playing the game with each other. So, yeah, that's how we're able to close out a lot of these games, honestly.
You guys like you were having a blast up here on the main stage. Did we have a good time watching them play?
I would have had a better time if it was a little closer, if I'm going to be honest. I'm staying holding out hope for SSG next event. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know, Brent.
Cheering over everybody.
Yeah, of course. I mean, shout out everybody supporting us, as always. We hear you guys in the crowd. Shout out everyone here in Charlotte. And, yeah, hopefully we put on a show for you guys. And we got the dub. Shout out Shopify Rebellion.
Shout out Shopify Rebellion. Everybody in this venue, one more time, get loud for your champions, Shopify Rebellion, back to back.
Shopify Rebellion are your Charlotte champions, and they will lift that trophy awfully high.
They do need some
And I've
work,
gotta
I
say,
agree.
They are the cleanest team that I have seen in the longest time, and probably since really Halo 5 era, where two of these guys here, Royal 2 and Frosty, were on a
It is a
different
well-built
team,
squad.
performing
Very
in a
well built.
Very similar, clean manner, getting the job done time and time again with dubs. This dub is massive. We now have a completely different half of our season. We've had one half, being Optics. The second half is Shopify. And then, of course, we have that World Championship right at the end of things to see who is going to be taking it. But Shopify Rebellion right now,
They're like,
I
no,
feel like
point at the
it's
logo,
really
bro.
difficult to even go against what their performance is saying, because it's
All right, I've seen enough.
We're seeing,
like I said, that one about how we expected.
categorically,
Thank you, everybody who chose to pop in and watch the grand finals here with me.
and it's really difficult for competition.
Yeah, I
to get
love Last
anywhere
Shot,
near it.
honestly. Favorite
How
player
he's
outside of
feeling about the
Optic.
roster, lifting the trophy, and of course, what they
I need him to go to
performed,
COD and
how
go to
they did in
Optic. Just
Charlotte
kidding.
here.
That roster needs to
Yeah,
stay
I mean,
together.
we talked a lot about what
But alrighty, guys.
like for some of these teams.
Appreciate ya. Love ya. Next live stream is, of course, on Tuesday. We'll be back on the Halo grind, I think, until the Battlefield grind starts. I believe next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. The 10th? Whatever the 10th is, I believe is the release date. But alrighty, guys. Have a fantastic Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch y'all in the next